Alright, so, like, let me set the scene for you. Alright. Captain. What is it, Sulu? It appears that we are almost at our destination of Silver Spring, Maryland. Silver Spring, Maryland? Why the bloody blazes are we going to Silver Spring, Maryland?
Well, Captain, you told us to go there because some strange things are happening in Silver Spring, Maryland.
Huh. Well, that's weird. What's going on in Silver Spring, Maryland? You there? Yes, Jim? It's supposed to be Spock. Hold on. Spock. Captain. Why the hell are we in, Silver Spring, Maryland? Well, apparently some young gentleman has solved the puzzle of existence. Solved the puzzle of existence? Well, shit. I guess we should check that out. Yes, Captain. That's why we are here. Alright. Uhura! Yes, Captain. Hold on. Yes, Captain? What do you make of all this? Fuck if I know. Just, you know, I guess we should send an away team. Yeah, look, Uhura, I didn't ask you for your advice. Right. I just asked you for your opinion. Great. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Fucking weird. I agree. Bones! Bones! Captain? Hold on. Yes, Jim? Bones, why don't you bring me some of that, medicinal medicine that you keep in that, that hermetically sealed jar in your quarters? You mean my cannabis, Jim? Takes me a little while sometimes. Yeah, bring some of that, cannabis, what do you call it? Well, I have Indica and Sativa. They're different strains. One of them is called Bull Rider, and the other is, Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson. That's strange. Yeah, bring some of that up here. Are you about done rolling that joint, Sulu? See, I make fun of, like, the fact that Sulu and Chekhov look like the greenest, like, immigrants on Earth. Like, they give them, like, the brown, very plain shirt colors, and then they give them the worst haircuts in the universe. It looks like they cut their own hair, like, looking at a Pablo Picasso-inspired mirror, you know? It looks like on this tier, I should cut my hair 1 inch shorter. Anyway, so, you know, they have horrible haircuts, and, like, they're made to do all of the shit work, right? Oh, yeah, we'll set the course, we'll plot the course for you, Captain. Yes, the course is set for Romulus. Or whatever, Romulus? It's been a while since I've seen a Star Trek episode. Because it's been sucking recently. What? There are no more Star Trek episodes? Haha! And when I say it's been sucking, I mean, like, you know, all of the ones in my imagination. Go away. All of the ones that I've been inventing at night. Star Trek, derelict, you know? They're on a derelict spaceship, and they're forced to, come up with skits and entertain themselves as they go mad. Anyway, no, like, I just haven't had the time. And, you know, I just prefer the original series and the Next Generation. And, I guess the first couple of seasons of Enterprise was good, but then, like, I stopped watching it because, you know, things that I've been talking about, guys. Search your minds. No, all of that puzzle of existence stuff that I solved, you know, kind of got in the way of my watching Enterprise. So, all right. Sulu, are you done rolling that joint? Captain, I'm just about done here. Chekhov, what about you?
Captain, I usually smoke out of a pipe, so, this is a little difficult here.
My Chekhov needs a little work. Anyway, Uhura, what about you? Shit, I finished rolling this shit like 5 minutes ago, Captain. The joke is because she's a woman. Anyway, am I done yet? I'm almost done smoking this joint, Captain, right? That's what I actually prefer to do. Like, Uhura, here's my Uhura impression. Yeah, Captain, I'm almost done smoking this joint. It's just like me, you know. Why don't you pass that over here, Uhura? I didn't realize you were done. You couldn't smell this shit? I didn't realize that I could smell until just now. Anyway, that's part of my humor, you know, like the characters, they can't do certain things, and then they can. Anyway, let me hit that. Here you go, Captain. Oh, this is a spliff. This isn't even a joint. Well, you know, Bones has... well, Bones has a lot of weed, Captain. Bones! Yes, Jim? Take a look at this. I've seen one of those before, Jim. Huh, interesting. Spock? Captain? What do you make of this? It's a spliff. Huh. Bones. Yes, Jim? I know you all want to see this. The classic, like, the classic cast of Star Trek gets stoned every episode. It's like, you know, like, there was a problem in that there was very little programming for the spirit world. And what I did is I took all of the pre-existing TV shows that have ever been released that were good, and I put in drug use and fucking. So it's like Seinfeld, it's still Seinfeld, but now, you know, you get to see him fucking Elaine, like, yeah, do it, Elaine! Smack my ass! Like, smack your ass, you're fucking me from behind! Something! Do it! You're the one that's doing all the work, Jerry! You all want to see that. And then, like, after the sex, like, this weed is making me very, very euphoric! Jerry just passed me the bong. You know? It's like, it's Seinfeld, but better, right? And maybe he could do coke too. What's the problem? Or Kramer, you know, obviously Kramer's doing coke. I didn't even realize that Kramer was a big coke fiend, right? What's up, Jerry? Right? Like, he's like, what does that sound like? So, like, that was like a mix between like Tom Snyder and Richard Nixon. If Tom Snyder and Richard Nixon did coke together, they would form into Kramer from Seinfeld. Coked out of his mind, you know? Hey, what's up, Jerry? Anyway, also Hunter S. Thompson would be in there. What the fuck? Imagine that, folks. Anyway. So the pharmaceutical companies. Something about Star Trek and weed. Just fucking around, guys. That's my humor of like, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yes, the pharmaceutical companies. And Fiona Apple, you know. Oh, yes, the key of the universe. Anyway. Anyway. Fiona's message board. Check it out, guys. It's like dozens and dozens upon hundreds of pages of pharmaceutical company spam. It's ridiculous. People are paid to do this, to congest her message board, so that I can't, like, send her messages. It's ridiculous. Alright, full information is available. It's worthless to still be a Christian or even utilize that system. It's worthless to be a Jew and utilize that system. And, anyone with a brain agrees with me, alright? It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or a Jew. You shouldn't even be those things anymore. Moving on. Alright. Next topic. Alright, Mad Men, Persona 3, and Lost. Okay, Mad Men is good, but it's poisonous because it's like, here's just a little bit of what existence is, with a little bit more, but like, you're only getting like 40%, right? I just watched Inception by Christopher Nolan. Pretty good, but still like 20% of what's out there, you know? Oh, you can just build all this shit in the dream world and da-da-da-da-da. Ha ha ha. Obviously not that easy. You know what I'm saying? We're all the Jesuses. We're all the Jesus impersonators. We're all of the dream world, like, people, like, jumping in and being like, I don't like this, and no, I don't want you to do this, you know? Not a very accurate film. And also not very good, because people are going to be like, oh, cool, the dream world is this, and it equals this, and if I have a totem, and then they're just going to get in, you know, above their heads. Above their heads. They're just going to get in over their heads. Over their heads. Anyway. They're just going to get in over their heads, rather. Man, people. They're just going to get in over their heads and be like, oh, can I put this together? Actually, they'll just be shot down. I'm going to create a dream world environment. Yeah, are you? Yes, I can imagine it now, you know? Like, it's like, creating dream world environments is not something that just anybody can do, and also, like, the reality isn't like, oh, I'm gonna press a button on this briefcase, and I know he has to, like, disguise things, but he's still way off, right? You're still way off, Chris Nolan. Why don't you give me a call and just give me, like, 50 grand, right? Give me 50 grand, hands-free, strings-free, no, go away. Just give me 50 grand, no strings attached, and just see what I can do with, you know, the thing. Like, you've been able to make these movies for some reason. It's like, I can make movies about this shit, and, like, I still have to, like, you know, camouflage certain things with, like, you know, props and whatever. but like I'm still making movies that are cutting edge. That's right, Chris Nolan. You know, don't think that it's just happening because like stars are like aligned. Anyway.